Just 2 short years ago, Kawasaki brought out the Concours 14, a critically acclaimed motorcycle by just about everyone. But Kawasaki doesn't rest on their laurels. For 2010, they bring back the Concours 14 with some major refinements. This is Russ Brennan. I'm Greg White. And Russ, the Concours 14 comes to us with some great technological advances, you could say, as well as some new features.
Absolutely, Greg. So the engineers wasted no time in going back to the drawing boards just to make some key refinements to the bike, make this bike even better than it was before. You look at the bike itself, first thing you'll notice is the new bodywork. What that's designed to do is really dissipate the heat a lot better than the previous model. The mirrors have been changed. They've been raised 40 millimeters, so better view out the back for safety. New windscreen. Windscreen is actually 70 millimeters taller than the previous version. It's wider as well to provide more wind protection. But it also has a new operating system as well. Still electronic windscreen for adjustability, but it has a memory feature now. So you find the area where you find it works best for you, go ahead and put that into the bike and it's going to remember that for you.
Perfect. So when you turn it off, it sets right back down to where it is now, but when you turn it on, the memory goes right back to where you want it.
Exactly.
That's phenomenal. So that's the bodywork, the windscreen, the mirrors, but the cockpit has some refinements as well, right?
That's exactly right. So what we've gone ahead and done, we had a glove box on the previous version here on the top of the tank. That's now been moved over to the left-hand side of the fairing, and it's a lockable glove box now. It can be unlocked when the key is in the on position, when it's in the off position, or the K-Pass system is out, it cannot be opened.
I notice there's a knob on the left-hand side of the motorcycle here that says grip warmer. What does that mean?
Well, exactly what it says, Greg. Basically, for colder weather riding, we're going to allow the rider to select the temperature at which these grips heat up. So it's a stepless system. It's a comfort feature, and the Concours is a premium motorcycle, luxury motorcycle, and we know our customers are looking for those types of features.
Okay, there's an extra button I noticed here in the controls that says KTRC. What is that all about?
Greg, that is Kawasaki Traction Control.
Traction Control.
That's right. New to the Concours 14 for 2010. It basically senses the differences between the front wheel speed and the rear wheel speed, compensates for that, gives the rider exceptional control over varying types of road conditions.
Right, so if it's, say, wet outside, or even if you're traversing a gravel road, then the traction control system is going to really help out?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It monitors what's going on with either end of the motorcycle and just ensures that it is in the safest possible mode for you to allow you to safely traverse that particular area.
Now that feature only comes with the ABS version of the Concours 14. That's correct?
Correct, yeah. So we have the braking system that we incorporated. Some of the technology that we introduced in the Voyager last year is now on the Concours 14. There are 2 modes in there that a rider can select depending on what they prefer. So it allows them to kind of fine-tune the motorcycle. An exceptionally safe braking system, like I said, it's kind of an anti-lock system and makes the bike just that much more safe for the rider and the passenger. This power plant is really stellar. Based from the DNA from our ZX14 motorcycle, 1,352 cc's, inline 4, slipper clutch, variable valve timing.
So Russ, all the great features that the Concours 14 has had in the past return, like radio-mounted front brakes and more, right?
Oh, absolutely, Greg. You mentioned radio-mounted front brakes for exceptional braking performance. Riders really going to appreciate that. This motorcycle is capable of very, very high-end performance, so we always want to make sure we have just as capable of a braking system on it as we can. But there are other features too. We have the K-Pass system on this motorcycle. What that is a system that allows the rider to have a transponder. That transponder then activates the system. Rider can keep their key in the motorcycle and take the transponder with them. The motorcycle will be safe and there when they get back.
And what about how the rear end works on this motorcycle? Very low maintenance rear end and very compliant.
Yeah, what we did with the tetralever design of the rear end, it basically incorporates all the benefits of a shaft drive system, yet with all the benefits of a chain drive system. So by doing that, what we're able to do is keep the rear end from squatting or jacking up depending on if they're accelerating or decelerating. So it keeps the attitude of the bike very stable.
The Concours 14 2 years ago was all the rave, but now with all these additional features, analog brakes, traction control, still has great luggage racks on it. This is a motorcycle that can do it all. Carve the canyons, go on long cruises, and it's got a lot of safety built into it. You have to go down to your Kawasaki dealer and really check out all the refinements of the Concours 14. This is one motorcycle that is about as impressive as they get. High technology, good looks, great performance. You're going to love this one.